Long before the world divided itself into continents, the land we now call Turkey stood at the center of everything. This was not the edge of the ancient world. It was the crossroads. Between Asia and Europe, between East and West, between empire and empire, this land became a bridge that civilizations could never ignore. Thousands of years ago, some of humanity's earliest settlements appeared here. Göbekli Tepe, dating back over 11,000 years, rewrote what we thought we knew about human history. It proved that organized religion and monumental architecture existed, before farming and permanent cities. Sacred stones were already standing on Turkish soil, long before pyramids rose in Egypt. Legends followed history. The ancient city of Troy, immortalized by Homer, stood here. Whether myth or memory, the Trojan War reflected a deeper truth. This land was worth fighting for. Empires understood that whoever controlled Anatolia controlled trade, movement, and power. The Hittites were among the first great empires to rise here, mastering iron technology and establishing one of the world's earliest known peace treaties. Later came the Lydians, who introduced the first standardized metal coins, changing commerce forever. Greeks founded cities along the Aegean coast, bringing philosophy, art, and democracy to the region. Then came Rome. When the Roman Empire split, its eastern half survived as the Byzantine Empire, with Constantinople as its capital. Protected by walls and blessed by location, the city became the richest and most powerful in the Mediterranean world. Christianity flourished here, councils were held, and theology was shaped within its walls. For over 1,000 years, Constantinople stood as a symbol of endurance, but history never stands still. In 1453, a young Ottoman sultan named Mehmed II changed the world forever. Using new military technology, he captured the city and transformed it into Istanbul, making it the heart of the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans ruled across 3 continents for more than 6 centuries. They governed Christians, Muslims, and Jews, under a system that allowed religious communities to maintain their identities. Istanbul became one of the world's greatest cities, a place of mosques, markets, learning, and law. The empire controlled key trade routes, shaping global economics and politics. But as the modern world emerged, the empire weakened. World War I shattered Ottoman rule, leaving its territories divided and occupied. From the ruins of empire rose a new vision. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk led a war of independence and founded the Republic of Turkey in 1923. He abolished the Sultanate, reformed education, law, and language, and pushed Turkey towards secular governance. Turkey was no longer an empire, it was a nation. Yet its identity carried every era that came before it. Ancient temples stand near modern cities. Byzantine churches became mosques, and mosques became museums. The past is not erased, it is layered. Turkey today remains a bridge, geographically, culturally, and politically. It connects Europe and Asia, tradition and modernity, faith and state. Its history is not defined by one civilization, but by all of them passing through and leaving their mark. The Turkish flag tells this story in silence. The red represents the blood and sacrifice of those who defended the homeland. The white crescent and star reflect guidance, faith, and sovereignty, symbols rooted in the Ottoman era and carried into the modern republic. Turkey's story is not one of collapse, but transformation. Civilizations rose, fell, and changed names, yet this land remained essential to the world's story. To understand Turkey is to understand that history does not move in straight lines. It converges, clashes, and continues, right here, at the center of it all.